It all started on a quiet Tuesday afternoon. Mark Thompson, a 54-year-old school janitor, was finishing his shift. He was the kind of man who always smiled, even though he worked 2 jobs and barely slept. Everyone loved him, teachers, parents, even the kids. But no one knew that in just a few seconds, Mark's entire life would change. Down the hallway, 13-year-old Lily Parker was walking alone, carrying a stack of books almost too heavy for her tiny arms. She was shy, quiet, and always tried to manage things on her own. As she walked past the lockers, her foot suddenly slipped on a small puddle near the water fountain. What happened next unfolded in less than a second. Lily lost her balance, the books flew from her hands, and she fell backward, right toward the edge of an open metal locker door. If she hit her head, the damage would be severe. But before she could fall, a blur rushed into the frame. Mark, who had been sweeping the opposite end of the hall, dropped everything and sprinted faster than anyone thought a man his age could move. He dove forward, arms out, sliding across the floor. And just inches before Lily's head hit the locker corner, he caught her in his arms. The hallway went silent. Lily trembled, breathing fast, tears forming in her eyes. Mark wiped her cheeks gently. "You're okay, sweetheart. I've got you," he whispered. A teacher ran out after hearing the noise and took Lily to the nurse. She was safe, no injuries, not even a bruise. But the school didn't realize the full story until the principal reviewed the footage. The security camera had captured every second, the slip, the fall, and Mark's impossible dive. The next morning, the video spread through the entire school district. Parents said he was a hero. Teachers hugged him. Lily's mother cried when she watched the footage and thanked Mark over and over again for saving her daughter. But Mark didn't see himself as a hero. "I just did what any decent person would do," he said softly, embarrassed by the attention. At the week's end, during morning assembly, the principal surprised him with a standing ovation. Hundreds of students clapped, cheering his name. Lily walked up on stage, holding a small handmade card with shaky handwriting that read, "Thank you for saving me. You are my hero." Mark's eyes filled with tears. He had never received anything like that in his life. He walked back to his supply closet that afternoon with the biggest smile anyone had ever seen on him. And from that day on, every student knew that heroes don't always wear uniforms.